Hey guys, Beef Stew here. Welcome back to the Beef and BArnzy channel. Today we've got another one of our ball reviews. This time it's with the new Storm Summit. Just got this one. It is a new Masterline ball. It has got the updated Phase 2 TX16. This is TX23, but this time it's hybrid. It comes out with a 3000 grit finish. So it'll be interesting to see how that rolls. I've got a feeling it's probably going to look a little more like a solid rather than a pearl in the way hybrids are. I've got out a few different patterns today. So over here at Mel's Lone Star Lanes, thanks again, shout out to Alex for putting some patterns out for me. I've got Don Johnson, I've got Mark Roth, and I've got Carmen Salvino. So I think that those are 40, 42, and 44, if I remember right. But basically, we'll see a variety of different patterns, and let's see what the Summit does. I went with kind of the standard layout that we've been using, that 5.5 inch pin. I mean, it's probably a 4.5 inch mass bias, give or take, and then a 3 inch buffer. So 5.5 by 4.5 by 3. So let's see what it does out here on the Okay, that was the Don Johnson pattern. As you could see, it definitely looked better when I was able to stay a little straighter. I think I'd have had to move a long way left to have a consistent reaction through the front part of the lane. This ball's really strong, so it's definitely going to need more oil up front. Let's have a look at the Roth pattern and see how it goes on there. Okay, that was the Roth pattern. This is a pattern that often forces me a little bit too far left, with it being kind of, there's quite a lot of ratio in the pattern, but it's also quite dry in the front part of the lane. This isn't one that I particularly see this ball being great on. The Zen definitely looked like it was a little cleaner through the front and gave me a little bit more miss. Let's move on and have a look at this new high volume medium pattern that I've got. Okay, the ball looked great on this. This is exactly where I would see it looking really good. Kind of higher volume patterns, medium type of length, definitely what I'd be looking at. Let's have a look at what it looks like on the Salvino pattern. Okay guys, so that was the Storm Summit. For me, it definitely thrived on the heavier volume patterns. I think it's going to be an interesting piece in the bag. If you want to use it on a house shot, I think you're definitely going to have to be a little speed dominant, whether that's by having lower rev rate or just by having a lot of speed. For me, the patterns it looked best on were the Johnson, the 40-foot pattern, which we use at the TOC, and then this 43-foot heavy volume pattern that I've got. On both of those patterns, I felt like the ball didn't lose as much energy in the front part of the lane, and then it was a real asset to have in the bag. I could have used it on the other patterns. I just think that we have so many great products in the line that for me personally, I would probably just use those. Where this ball fits with the Phase 2. This is definitely a step up from a Phase 2. I see this as being kind of like an equivalent of a Reality/Gem, just with a symmetrical core. You probably won't get as much pop down the lane as you do with having the asymmetrical core. It's a strong control ball in Chris's language. I like it. I just think that it's going to be at its best when used on higher volume patterns. I'll be interested to see what happens when I put some polish on one. I have drilled another one, and there will be a video coming out soon comparing a pin up versus pin down. The pin down layout looks like it's a little more usable on a variety of things because it flares a little less. So anyway, thanks for watching. If you would, please hit the subscribe button. We're closing in on 20,000, which is, I'm very thankful. I never thought we'd get there, but onwards and upwards. Thanks for watching. I will see you in the next one. Take it easy. Bye-bye.